guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. If you're new, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below as well as the little bell so you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. So I just want to talk about life, things that have been going on, just spilling a lot of crazy tea. Okay guys, so I moved you in a little bit closer. I've got my mirror here. I want to go ahead and throw some primer on my eyelids so it can go ahead and start working. This is just the Urban Decay primer potion. Everything that you guys are going to see me use are all of my favorite makeup products. So this is just the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Literally hands down my favorite primer. Of all the high-end primers out there, literally this is my favorite primer. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on as well. Alright, I hope the lighting is good for you guys. I got my soft boxes on, I got my ring light on, so I hope all the lighting is sufficient enough for you guys. So as I talk about work, I'm going to start on my brows. So work has been going really well for the most part. I'm actually switching to night shift here in August, and I've talked about that in my vlog already. So I'm a little back and forth about that. Night shift is not one of my favorite things. So yeah, I'll just have to establish a whole new routine basically. I'm sorry if you guys hear like a lot of vehicles and stuff. Like, it's just people in my townhouse are out here being loud. Yeah, so with work, basically just work is work. You guys know I talk about that a lot. I'm still going back and forth between going on base and going to the civilian hospital. So when I go to the civilian hospital, that is really nice for me because I get more hands-on. I feel like I'm actually doing my nursing work. As I continue working with my brows, I'm going in. I'm just gonna try to make them a bit more defined, and I'm using this LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in the color Fawn. I'm coming up on my 1 year Air Force anniversary, and I've talked to you guys about that. I have learned quite a bit since being in for almost a year. So with this time that I've been in for pretty much a year as of August, I have kind of been going back and forth with my personal decision as to did I make the right choice. People do not realize, honestly, the craziness. And when I say craziness, I'm talking about the hoops that you have to jump through, all of the paperwork, everything, even when it comes down to simply making doctor's appointments, that how your life changes when you become an active duty service member. I am so thankful that I decided to give being a nurse in the Air Force a try, because I always look at life as you never know how you're going to feel about something unless you try it. So I'm thankful that I was able to say, hey, I'm glad I gave this a shot, so that now if I ever decide that it's something that I no longer want to do, I no longer have to feel bad, or I no longer have to be angry at myself, because I can look back and say, okay, at least I tried it. Alright, so moving on, before we do foundation, I'm going to throw some eyeshadow on. I'm using this Carity Frost palette. This is literally my favorite palette. It's so pigmented. The colors are so bomb. So, moving on, the next thing that I was going to talk to you guys about, kind of being here in my location, it's kind of been difficult just kind of getting out there into like the dating world or the dating realm, kind of, as a single woman. And I don't know if you guys really know that. So I don't know if you guys really know this, but I'll link it in the card section. So I filmed a video about my experience with like online dating and stuff like that. So I'll link it in the card section so you guys can watch it. But so personally, for me, I don't have like a specific preference. So I have dated African American men, I've dated white men, so I don't have like a specific preference when it comes to dating. So like getting out there in the dating world. So this is a dating story coming up, guys, so you don't want to click off yet, trust me. So with that being said, I was talking to this individual that I met online. We're going to give him the initial J. We're just going to leave it like that. So we've been talking back and forth for a while. We met online, so we talked on the app for a while, and then we exchanged numbers, and then we started talking on the phone, or like texting or whatever. And so then, you know, things were going well. We were kind of hitting it off. He's military, but we're not in the same branch, so I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not going to, you know, really be dropping a whole lot of personal information. But he is military, but we're not in the same branch. So then he was like, you know, let's get together and go get something to eat. So we decided that we would get together for dinner, and we were going to go have Mexican. So on said day, we decided to get together at this Mexican restaurant. So we got together at the Mexican restaurant. It was at 6 p.m. So, you know, pretty nice time to get together for dinner. Nice restaurant. I like Mexican, really casual. So things were going really well. We were sitting there, you know, we were eating, everything was going really great. It wasn't awkward, you know, anything like that, because we had talked on the phone, we had been texting, so we had things to talk about. It wasn't any part of the date where we were sitting there and it was that awkward silence or anything like that. So everything, for the most part, was going okay. And then he decides to tell me, oh, well, I'll be leaving the area in about 2 weeks because I gotta go to Texas. So I'm like, you have to go to Texas? Is this what you're saying? He was like, well, actually, let me explain. I'm actually from Texas, but I'm in the area because I'm on TDY. So TDY, basically, he's on an assignment out here, but he's got to go back to Texas because that's where he's stationed. So I'm like, okay, bam, you just dropped a bomb. So I am okay with long distance to a certain extent, but that is like really long. So then we get past that whole little bomb drop situation, and he then wants to let me know that he's been married. But not just the fact that he's been married, he's technically currently still married because the divorce is not finalized. Y'all, that's a no. That's a no. Technically, you're still a married man because your divorce is not finalized. So, talk to me when it's final, okay? So, if that wasn't enough, then we get ready to go, and he does pay for the tab, which is nice. And he wanted to walk out to this area that's out by the beach, which was nice, because I hadn't been out there before. He was like, well, can we just, you know, go over here? I just want to, you know, just talk to you just before we go in, because it was still pretty early. So we can go, we'll talk, you can tell me everything that's going on. You can give me the backstory on your situation. So we get over there, and it does start getting dark. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm really starting to not feel comfortable. Like, I want to go home. Eyeshadow. So I'm going to go in now with Fenty Beauty, and I'm the color 420, in case you are wondering. So yes, continuing on. So now I'm out there with sandals on, getting rained on, and I'm like, is this really what we're doing? Do you really have me out here at the beach? And I clearly told you I was ready to go. I just don't, I can't get with these guys that are like super pushy and wanting something before it's the right time. Like, okay, I completely understand that you are wanting to pick up the pieces, you know, and you want to be in a relationship with someone, whether it's with me or with somebody else. I got that. But do you really think it's the right time to try to be pursuing somebody and your divorce is not even finalized? Like, I don't think so. That type of stuff you need to be telling people up front, because your feelings start getting attached because he just texted me today and said, I miss you. What the freak do you miss after one date? Please tell me. Tell me in the comment section, because I want to know. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I'm at the point now where I have like no energy for the dating world. I am in my own lane. I'm doing my own thing. I have work, I have school. I have zero energy for these guys out here. I am really tired of the ones that are not coming correct. I'm just really tired of it. I'm going to go in with just a little bit more before we go on to concealer. So yeah, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. And then we have initial number 2, who we're also going to initial as a J. He's in the medical field. He's not military, who is also super attached. I don't understand how these people keep getting super attached to me just to find out and tell me eventually, like, oh, I was in your area for a little while. That's how, like, we connected online, but I actually live in a different state. Like, what? This is why I'm over the whole online dating, because it's starting to be too much. It's starting to be more of a hassle and more of a headache than anything. Because what happens is, when people are in your area, it's by your location, so it picks up your zip code. And then if you make a match with somebody, then you're led to assume that they're in your area. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape for concealer. Balm concealer, my favorite. So that is the latest in my dating saga. I just don't even know what to say right now. Literally zero energy. So let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think about online dating, or, you know, just your thoughts on it. It's honestly been nothing but like craziness for me. All right, I'm gonna set this with my Laura Mercier medium deep powder. This is bomb for women of color, honestly. But I'm gonna do my lips while we let this powder sit. And I am going with just more of a nude round color. It's kind of what I'm feeling. So I have Teddy Bear from Melania and Chestnut as a lip liner. So we got our lips set. I'm just gonna brush off this powder real quick. The one other thing that I want to talk to you guys about that I was super frustrated with, I needed to see a doctor for a particular medical issue, and I went to see my PCM on base. I'm gonna go in with blush. This is Clinique Colourpop. So I went to see my PCM, which is my personal care manager, who is my primary doctor on base. So she could put the referral in once I talked to her about the issue. Okay, no problem, right? She put the referral in, no issue. Referral goes through. I'm talking to TRICARE. I have TRICARE Prime. That's your insurance when you're active duty military. I call, and TRICARE Prime, which is through Humana, tells me that they don't see the referral because it hasn't been released. I'm like, ma'am, I just spoke to someone who told me that they saw the referral. For highlight, I'm going to use Becca Topaz Balm, always be my ultimate favorite. She says, no, we can only see it if it's been released for you to see a civilian doctor. So I call back and I'm told, yes, your referral has been released. You can see a doctor for, said issue, but you have to be seen at an MTF, which is a military treatment facility. Oh, look at that glow. So I'm like, ma'am, I have a doctor who is a civilian doctor that I want to see. So are you telling me that I can't use this referral and be referred to see this civilian doctor? So they put me on hold just to come back on the phone and tell me, well, ma'am, I'm sorry, but at this time, you're active duty military, and active duty military members with referrals cannot be referred out of network to civilian doctors. What? This is what irritates me. You're telling me I am a service member with insurance, and the insurance lady is telling me that yes, I can have this referral sent to a civilian doctor, but yet you're telling me that the referral management office on base is not deferring these to civilian doctors outside of military treatment facilities for active duty service members. This is the type of control that they have allowed our government to have. I should be able to choose the doctor that I want to see if they are covered under my network. Do you see the type of stuff that irritates me? Do you see why people get upset when they go to the doctor? Do you see why people get upset with the government about healthcare? Do you see what's going on? One simple issue, and I just want to be seen by somebody that I felt more comfortable with, and my request got denied. I'm not trying to make it sound bougie, but that is something that really irritated me. I'm gonna throw mascara on. So it's little things like that that make people really, really, really upset with the government. Okay guys, so before I let this turn into a bashing rant session, I'm gonna wrap this up. This is a complete look. Literally super simple, everyday makeup look. I just wanted to sit down and do a chit chat, get ready with me for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments section if you want more videos like this. Of course, I always have my vlogs that are up on the air for you guys. And yeah, this is the complete look. I'm really loving this lip. I love a nude lip. So yeah, Let me know in the comment section if you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, as well as hit the little bell so you get a notification every time I post a new video. I hope you guys have enjoyed my baby Riley hanging out in the back here of this whole video. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the comments section. I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about how life has been for me, what's been going on. You don't want to miss any videos that I post, and then I do have a back to school giveaway planned, and you guys don't want to miss that because it is going to be a pretty big one. So you definitely want to make sure you are subscribed to my channel and you have your post notifications on. So like I said, I thank you guys for your support. I love all of you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you find me on social media as well. You guys can connect with me there if you have questions, comments, concerns, anything like that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!